For more, I'm joined by Jennifer Coffindaffer, now NewsNation Law and Justice contributor, former FBI special agent. Jennifer, good to see you. Thanks for taking the time.
Good to see you, Natasha.
It is so fascinating. I think a lot of people haven't been closely tracking this case since that verdict. They thought that she was going to be put in a psych hospital for 4 decades, for a very long time. Only to find out she had been granted conditional release earlier this year. She had been moved to this group home from a psychiatric hospital. This is a person who stabbed that classmate 19 times. I mean, should that move have been made to begin with to this group home?
Well, when you look at this case, you have to start at the beginning with that plea deal. And that's what really set in motion what now we see has happened, her release. Essentially, that plea deal allowed for her to plead guilty to the attempted homicide, but yet Natasha not served 1 day in prison. And that also set up for, after 3 years, she could be considered for release. Now, remember, Morgan did this crime with her accomplice, Anissa Weir. But Morgan was the one that actually stabbed 19 times. And she was found to be schizophrenic, to have psychosis, and yet was released.
What are your thoughts on that release?
I think it's horrible. In fact, the prosecution came forward and said, listen, we can't release her. We have new information. Number one, they had recordings with an adult male, talking about murder. They also had situations where she was looking at sex sadism and other violent type acts. And this was at that April hearing. And nevertheless, the psychologist that evaluated her told the judge, we think she's okay to get out.
That is so concerning. And meanwhile, we are hearing this update in the last 70 minutes or so. The Madison Police Department revealing they were not notified, they say, by the Department of Corrections for multiple hours after Geyser escaped. The timeline there, the DOC knew at 11:30 last night she was gone, but police were not notified. They didn't start searching until past 7 a.m. the next day, not because the DOC notifies them, but because they get a 911 call from the group home saying, oh, did you know that she's missing? What's going through your mind as you're hearing about that timeline?
Well, there's oftentimes a big breakdown between the Department of Corrections and these group homes. These group homes are literally just houses in neighborhoods. In fact, some of the people in the neighborhood were interviewed, Natasha, and they said they didn't even know that they had a psychiatric patient, one of the Slender Man individuals who did that stabbing in their neighborhood. So sometimes there can be these communication breakdowns, and there was a huge communication breakdown between the DOC and the police. That shouldn't happen, but I can tell you, Natasha, it happens, especially when they get information in the night.
Yeah, and what happens, I mean, if police could have been searching for her starting at 11:30 last night and they do not actually get started until 7 a.m., how crucial are those hours?
Those hours are crucial. A hiatus like that, of course, so many things can happen. We know she was with an adult male. They don't have that male identified yet, at least that they've released, but I can tell you they are all over that. The communications they had, where they met, what they had planned. And I think that individual is going to be the key to finding her.
Are you concerned about this? Because you mentioned that new evidence earlier this year that she'd been speaking to a man. Now we're hearing that she was spotted with an adult acquaintance around 8 last night in Madison, Wisconsin. What goes through your mind when you hear that detail?
Oh, I'm so concerned. The first thing that went through my mind, because they didn't name the adult that she was speaking with in this violent way, I thought, is this the same person that she's now running away with? I mean, she cut off her ankle monitor. This is a very aggressive action. And I think something that many of us could expect from somebody who's schizophrenic and who's psychotic, potentially, if they're not on their medication. It's very concerning.
Yeah, and you mentioned she was communicating with a man who collected murder memorabilia. We were looking at these details. She sent him a sketch of a decapitated body and a postcard saying that she wants to be intimate with him. Staff claiming that she stopped talking to him last year because he was selling things that she sent him. At this point, if she is found, what happens? Does she end up behind bars?
she should end up behind bars, but it's going to depend on the intricacies of that plea deal. And I believe they will probably most likely put her back into a mental institution as opposed to behind jail bars, prison bars.
Jennifer Coffindaffer, always appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.